In the beginning of the series, we signed Ederson to Manchester United because I thought it was a done deal, but apparently this deal has fallen through and Manchester United have instead signed Andres Santos from Chelsea and Yuri Tielemans from Aston Villa. Now, to make amends for the mistake, I'm gonna sign Yuri Tielemans in this video. I'm gonna do a swap deal between him and Ederson, and we're gonna bring him to Manchester United. Of course, the transfer is gonna go through in January, but we're gonna confirm the deal in this episode. And once January window hits, we are gonna sign Santos as well. And the deal is done for 55 million. Aston Villa have agreed to let the elements go. They weren't willing to take Ederson in a swap deal, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Ederson in a swap deal for Andres Santos come January, and up until then we're gonna use Ederson in the lineup, and then once January hits, he's gonna depart. The first game of the video is against Villa away, and lineups wise, Martinez and De Ligt play together for the first time in this series thanks to low stamina on Euro and Aiden Heaven. Sesko starts at striker. Let's play this. Here's Amad Diallo on the run. Amad Diallo crossing, Benjamin Sesko controls it, chesting down, shot saved by Martinez, but Sesko is offside anyway. Villa on the attack, Kamara into Watkins, Rogers back into Watkins, shot saved by Lamens. Here's Bruno Fernandes once again, the Premier League assist record breaker, ball into Amad Diallo tries to play it into Sesko but goes back for Bruno Fernandes ball into Cunha's shot is saved by Martinez, but he was offside anyway. Here's Morgan Rogers, just got knocked out with England against Argentina, of course, from the World Cup. Here's Benjamin Sesko into Bruno out wide for Matthias Cunha tries to play it in, Lindelof's intercepts. Now Oli Watkins into Morgan Rogers, ball in for Buendia, ball over the top for Kamara's shot is wide off the target, thankfully. Here's Amad Diallo now. Amad Diallo cuts inside, or at least tries to cut inside, but Matty Cash tackles and clears it away. Here's Matty Cash out wide, ball in for Morgan Rogers shot is a goal and Aston Villa take the lead. Here's Kamara now, plays it into Oli Watkins, thankfully Lamens saved, thankfully we're still alive in this. Here goes Amad Diallo on the counter attack, goes out wide for Matthias Cunha, cuts inside, plays it out wide for Patrick Dorgu loaded on cross into Sesko's shot is straight at Martinez, and now go Aston Villa on the counter attack, Emiliano Buendia, whose nation might be going back to back in this World Cup, Now Ian Matson into Buendia into Onana into Watkins, and of course Watkins scores, and of course we go 2-0 down. This might be over as well. You know what, guys, it's not been the best of games from Kobe Mainoo, so we're gonna sub him off for Ederson, who is still at the club until January at the very least, and I'm gonna sub in Marcus Rashford against his former club. Let's see what he does. Here's Marcus Rashford on the ball. Marcus Rashford is looking for his options. Marcus Rashford goes inside. Marcus Rashford shot easy for Martinez. Now Bruno has a corner once again. Bruno Fernandes swings it in. Marcus Rashford wins the header but cleared off the line by Kamara. Like, how the hell does this happen? And then Sesko's shot hits the post. Wow. Here's Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford can't take the shot off. Now that game ended in an L for us. Our next game is against Brentford, and I'm actually going to quick sim this game with our strongest possible lineup, and we take an L once again. Wow. Our next game is in the UCL against Lech Poznan, and this game is also relatively easy. That is why I'm going to quick sim this one as well with a mix of our first and second team. Let's see what happens. And we somehow draw this one 2-2. Wow. Our next game is against 20th place Leicester City away. And you guessed it, we're going to quick sim this game because I think this is way too low of a fixture for me to play. So we're going to quick sim this one. Let's see what happens. And we somehow draw this one 1-1. This is now 2 L's and 2 draws in this episode. The next game is against Nottingham Forest at the Old Trafford, and I was gonna initially quick sim this one, but with the recent results in mind, I'm actually gonna use the playable highlights feature for this one. I'm using a mixture of my first and second team once again, and We will find out why after this game. Now Nottingham Forest on the attack. Morgan gives wide, intercepted by De Ligt, and De Ligt clears it away thankfully. Now we have a corner with a great shot from Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford is going to cut inside. Marcus Rashford is going to finesse shot it into the back of the net. Marcus Rashford gets us into the lead at the Old Trafford against Nottingham Forest, and we can finally maybe put an end to our winless curse. Is Kobe Mainoo out wide for Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo 1v1 against the defender, gets past him comfortably. Amad Diallo, and somehow we concede a penalty. Let's see what Lamens can do. I'm gonna go right, and the striker goes down the middle. I can't even blame Lamens for this one. And Nottingham Forest gets 1 goal back. I think we're actually cursed, I think we're not gonna win this game either. There's Marcus Rashford out wide. Marcus Rashford gets past his fullback comfortably. Marcus Rashford goes in for Sesko, and Sesko taps it home, and we get a goal back instantly. And that's how the game ends. It ends 2-1. We get the win. Finally, we put an end to the curse. Now, as you can see on your screens, we have a big UCL clash against Borussia Dortmund at the Old Trafford, and that is why I rotated my lineup in the last game. Let's win this. There goes Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo finds Bruno. Bruno to Camavinga into Rashford. Rashford's shot is saved by Kobel. Wow, this was a golden opportunity to take the lead. Here are Dortmund on the attack. Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva's ball to Guirassy, and Guirassi's shot is powerful, and it is a goal against us. There's Eduardo Camavinga into Bruno Fernandes. Bruno, what a ball to Benjamin Sesko. Falls for Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford's shot is in the net, and this time he takes the chance, and this time he gets his level with Borussia Dortmund. There's Bruno Fernandes looking for options. Bruno goes out wide for Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford cuts it in for Benjamin Sesko, and Benjamin Sesko scores, and we have scored 2 goals inside like 6 minutes, and we take the lead against Dortmund. Here's Dortmund with Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva, the one who created the chance for the first goal. Fabio Silva gets the ball back inside the box. Fabio Silva has to go out wide. Fabio Silva still keeping the ball. Cross comes in for Guirassy, but De Ligt's leap is very good, and he clears it away. Here's Fabio Silva now. Once again, Fabio Silva once again to Guirassy, and Guirassy scores once again. Once again, Fabio Silva times provider for Guirassy, who scores the goal, and it is level at Old Trafford. Marcus Rashford is broken through somehow. Marcus Rashford with a Ronaldo chop inside, goes for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno into Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko's shot is wonderful. Like, I am surprised he got it in from that angle, but I'm very thankful he did, as we finally get the lead back. As Eduardo Camavinga now has the ball, dribbles past Schlotterbeck, I think it was. Camavinga goes back into Benjamin Sesko's shot is blocked by Schlotterbeck, otherwise it would have been a hat-trick for Benjamin Sesko. Oh, Julian Brandt has broken through, he goes for Guirassy. Guirassy into Fabio Silva, and Fabio Silva scores. Somehow we throw the lead away once again. There's Amad Diallo out wide. Amad Diallo crosses it in for Sesko, but Schlotterbeck reaches it first. Oh, Dortmund have broken through once again. Karim Adeyemi on the attack, who is still at Dortmund. In real life, I think he has gone to Barcelona. He goes for Julian Brandt, back for Karim Adeyemi. He spins De Ligt for, now Brandt has the ball. It falls for Brandt once again, and somehow Dortmund take the lead against us. Wow, it is painful. No way have we done this once again. I'm making a change. Bruno, it's not been his game. I'm bringing on Cunha instead of him. Now Dortmund are on the attack once again. Guirassy, thankfully Lamens saved this time, otherwise I would have thrown my controller at the wall. Here we are on the attack, trying to salvage something from this game. Marcus Rashford goes out wide, crossing for Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko's header is average, and that's how the game ends. We take the L once again somehow. Our next game is against Newcastle away. Now I did initially plan on not playing this game, but you know what has happened in this episode, so that's why I'm gonna use the playable highlights feature for this game once again. I'm actually using Bruno in a deeper role this time around. I want to see how he performs in that role. Let's see what happens. Now we have a free kick from a really difficult angle. Now Bruno Fernandes, I think, is the best free kick taker we have, but just for the vibes, I'm gonna hit it with Marcus Rashford. Let's see what happens. Marcus Rashford Joel Linton goes out wide for Anthony Gordon, who also is still at Newcastle instead of Barcelona. Now Joel Linton on the ball, goes back for Anthony Gordon to Lewis Hall. Anthony Gordon gets it once again. Ederson tries to tackle, but now Joel Linton into Visa. Visa turns the defender, and Visa's shot is somehow saved by Lemon. Now we have a counter attack with Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes driving the ball forward. He's looking for runners. Bruno Fernandes' ball is so average, and Saliba is somehow Newcastle. Now in the 9 minutes of the game, Newcastle United have broken through. Anthony Langa goes back for Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes' ball back into Anthony Langa. And somehow we have conceded once again. It's going to be another L that we take in this episode. Now as you can see to end of the episode, we're 11th in the Premier League table, which is of course 2 places worse than where we started. At this point I think the board is going to make some serious decision about Michael Carrick. We'll see in the next episode what happens.